Today is Thursday, the 7th day of March 2024. I am George Wenner and I'm here standing on Buckley Street in Greenbay, St. John's, Antigua. I'm outside the Greenbay Moravian Church. The Greenbay Moravian Church, incidentally, was established in 1845. A historic landmark here in Greenbay, St. John's, Antigua. Of course, renovations have been made to the worship facility and recent renovations have been done, and that's what the new structure is now. However, we're here. This is the famous Tank Corner and we're on Buckley Street, Greenbay. Buckley Street, why Buckley Street, you may ask? So John Buckley was the first black pastor of the Moravian Church here at Greenbay, and the street bears his name. So we're going up the hill, Greenbay Hill, that's the church down in the background. So we have ascended and we're now located on the northeastern part of Greenbay Hill, and look at the view. Some of you who have never been to Greenbay, look at the view. Look at the view. We're on Greenbay Hill, northeastern section, and this is the view. In the distance is the Mount St. John Hospital. To the east, coming around in view, that's the Perry Multipurpose Cultural Center. Just here, just below us down the hill, is Perth. That's the playfield for Hoppers football team, cricket team, Hoppers Club. And of course, just across the bay from Perry Bay, just across in the waters in the St. John Harbour, we can see at least 2 passenger cruise ships. We don't know what's on the other side of Celebrity Equinox, and that's the commercial port, Deepwater Harbour. And you can see that's the mouth of the St. John's Harbour, Fort James, just beyond the tree. And we're seeing some activity, probably some tourists going on excursion today. So we continue. We are here in Greenbay. We're here in Greenbay, Wadadli Hill. That's the Adventist church there, right here in the foreground. And that's the scene overlooking St. John's. And what's the significance here? We're here on this monument here. And what's important? The historical significance. Let's take a quick walk through on this part of Wadadli Hill in Greenbay. What is said is that slaves were disciplined and hung. They were executed in this area on Greenbay, Wadadli Hill. So we're on top of Wadadli Hill. It's overgrown, it's vacant, and so this area, anyway in this area where we were, anyway in this area on Wadadli Hill, that's still the view. This is our history. You should know that slaves were executed. They were hung in this area on Wadadli Hill. So for those of you who have never been to Greenbay, you hear about Greenbay Hill, you hear about Wadadli Hill, you hear about Wadadli woman. Songs have been made about that. And so we're here. Rich history of Greenbay. And that's what it is. In this area, anywhere in this area, slaves were executed. They were hung in this area, Wadadli Hill in Greenbay, St. John's, Antigua. That's the historical part. We'll continue with the humorous part. So we're still on Greenbay Hill, and the humorous part about it, the first Antiguan to be crowned the Calypso King of Antigua and Barbuda is from Greenbay. This area in Greenbay, and a classic social commentary that he made. 2 women cussing on Greenbay Hill, and that was a real song. You know the tune? 2 women cussing on Greenbay Hill, and the whole scenery as depicted in the song by Sir Paul King Obstinate Richards, was played out right here on Greenbay. Look at the tamarind tree at the back of this aqua green house, blue and green. That's the tamarind tree mentioned in the song. And this step that you see here, fight all night and they wouldn't stop until they end up inside a Charles Knight shop. This is the step, the Charles Knight shop. That's the slab the shop was on the structure. So let's mount the step, come up the step, and this is the shop. This structure was the shop. This shop operated, don't know when it started, but from the elders in the community, this shop operated until sometime in the 60s. But the foundation is still there from Charles Knight shop, and you see the tamarind tree. So I'll climb up in a tamarind tree to observe the scenery. Tamarind tree in the back, that's the foundation, that's the step for Charles Knight shop. That's the scenery. The harbor, celebrity equinox, and the evidence, the foundation of Charles Knight shop and Greenbay. And so yes, this whole song by Absty, right here, that's the staging, the scenery for two men cussing on Greenbay.